Welcome back to WMAC Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson. So, at the time of this recording, it's about 36 hours to go before the rematch between Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. Of course, Alexa Grasso won via upset, choked Valentina out in the fourth round of the first fight. Excuse me. And I came across this quote the other day. It's from the first fight at UFC 285. And it really got me thinking about something that could really be a factor in Alexa Grasso's success. Let me read the quote. It's from the pre-fight media day presser. It's by Grasso. The quote is, "A lot of people don't cheer and don't believe for themselves. Why would they do that for me?" And that's her quote on being an underdog. And again, she's the underdog in this fight as well on the betting lines. And that quote really struck me. Like, you're a popular fighter who's about to fight for a title. And here she is saying, like, why should people cheer for me? She has like a level of humility, and it's honest and it's genuine, and you just don't see that in a lot of fighters. You certainly don't see it in her opponent. And I think that has been a really great aspect, certainly an undersold one, but a great aspect of Grasso's success. She so far has, been able to keep herself grounded. And I think a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that, I think she still lives at home with her parents. She keeps herself surrounded by family. She trains out of her uncle's gym. Her uncle's her head coach. Her dad's her coach. And she's been at the same gym, Lobo Gym, her entire career. She keeps herself surrounded by the same training partners for the most part, and just keeps a good group of people around her, and it's helped to keep her grounded, and she has stayed humble so far. And I think that has allowed her to achieve the things that she has and achieve the success that she has. Because when a fighter can keep themselves humble like that, it allows them to be honest with their skills, with where they're at in their training, in their career. It allows people to step back and take a look at themselves and say, okay, I need to work on this still, or this aspect of my game still needs work. I need to work on that more. Contrast that to a lot of fighters who just start getting, they get more full of themselves. They think, well, I'm already good. I can't get any better. Or I'm the champ of the world. I have, excuse me, X amount of defenses under my belt. These other fighters can't touch me. Or my favorite phrase a fighter can say, because it just really, and when I say favorite, I'm being sarcastic. The phrase that really wants me to see a fighter take, a humbling, or to just get force-fed some humble pie, and it always ends up happening, is usually when a fighter starts saying, oh, these other fighters don't belong in the cage with me, or they don't belong in the same ring as I do. There are fighters out there that say it. And usually it's right before they fall. Whereas Grasso, she's not like that. She stayed grounded. And I do believe that keeping her family around her and close has certainly helped a lot. And I think that, staying close to her roots, staying at the same gym, not going around too much, she stays in her city and in Guadalajara. And I think that helps keep her grounded. Like, she's not surrounding herself with sycophants. she's not going all over the place where people are just automatic, like asking for her autograph. You know, she's not touring different gyms and then all the fighters there are kissing her butt and stuff like that. She doesn't do that. She keeps herself grounded. She stays close to home, stays humble, and I think that has helped her just to continue to constantly improve. Because like I said, if you stay humble like that, you stay grounded, it allows you to look at yourself honestly and to take criticism better. Whereas, contrast that to Valentina Shevchenko. Just yesterday, I think it was, in a media day, she was saying, I was going to be up 4 rounds to none in the fight, which, one, isn't true at all, because all the judges' scorecards gave Alexa round 1. And Valentina was like, I was going to be up 4 rounds to none. It's like, no, nobody actually believes. Like, you're the only person that believes that. Like, nobody else believes that but you. What else? And then she started pulling out her credentials, like, I'm a 14-time Muay Thai world champion, 8-time defending champion. It's like, okay, who are you trying to impress with that? Really, who are you trying to impress by pulling out, she whipped out her credentials. Who are you trying to impress with that? Are you trying to impress Grasso? Are you trying to impress the audience? Or are you just trying to remind yourself of that? Or just, there's like so many other things about Valentina. It's like, okay, the dancing. You just absolutely knocked out an opponent in Jessica Ai. Like Jessica Ai looked dead. And there she was doing the Gizlenka dance. Are you doing that for the audience, or are you doing that more for yourself? And if you're doing it for the audience, is it because you just want the cheers? Like, do you thrive on those cheers? Is that what feeds you? I think Valentina did allow herself to get a big head. I mean, there's confidence and then there's arrogance. And Valentina went overboard and went straight into the arrogance. And you know what? It's part of it. Part of me says it's hard to blame her. Because she has the most absolute sycophantic fan base I've ever seen. Weili Zhan's fans are getting there. But right now, it's still Valentina. They are the biggest sycophants. She's the greatest thing ever. She's a blah, blah, blah. Like, it became a meme where, like, of people saying, she could run a Fortune 500 company if she didn't choose fighting. She's so good. She excels at everything she does. It literally became like one of those copy pasta memes where people would just, like, started saying it jokingly because so many other people said it and they were being serious. And when you have a fan base like that that's constantly just kissing your butt, or you're traveling around to different gyms and fighters are going out of their way to go to that gym just to be around you, it's going to get to you. It's going to get to you. And I think it got to Valentina. Now maybe she took the recent loss as a humbling. The way she talks, it doesn't sound like it. But whereas you hear Grasso, she's a little more confident now in herself. But everything I've seen still points to her still being humble. She's just that little girl from Guadalajara who can't believe that everything that's happening to her. And I think that's been a great part of her success. But those are my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts? Do you think that has played a big factor? Do you think Grasso is going to be able to stay humble like that? Or do you think that if she continues to find success, even she'll go down the path of arrogance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to WMMA Scene Now, the best women's MMA dedicated platform on YouTube. We'll see you next time.